Hi, this is David with Geeks and Jocks, and today we're going to talk about the tournament that took place. First Thing Gaming had a 154 people tournament, and this is what the top 16 looks like. It 4 Emancipator decks, 3 Synchro Eldritch, 2 Madolche, 2 Rocket, 2 Dino decks, 1 Mech Invoked, 1 Burn Abyss, and a Zombie Eldritch deck. Pretty much the meta is looking like half of the top 16 are either Emancipator or Eldritch decks. But the deck that took the tournament, that took the first place of the tournament, it's Franco Persano. I think he's from Argentina. This player was piloting the Dinosmasher's deck. Basically, it has a bunch of upgrades, but the core of the deck is the Dinosmasher's structure deck. They are running, the breakdown goes like this. They are running three Ash Blossoms. They're running 3 Nibiru's. They're running 3 Scythe Frame Gear Gamma, 1 Side Driver. They're playing 2 Token Collectors. They're playing 1 Petit Pterodon and 2 Baby Ceratosaurus, 1 Dino Wrestler, 1 Giant Rex, 3 Miscellaneousaurus, 3 Soul Eating Ovipator, 2 Animadorn Archosaur, 2 Ultra Conductor Tyranno, 2 Cosmic Cyclone, 2 Double Evolution Pill, 3 Fossil Dicks, 1 Terraforming, 3 Lost World, and 3 Pot of Extravagance. On the sideboard, they have 3 Call by the Grave, 1 Red Reboot, 3 A Pointer of the Red Lotus, 3 Dark Ruler No More, 3 Lightning Storms, 1 Cosmic Cyclone, and 1 Mystic Mine. On the sideboard, they are playing Psy Frame Lord Omega, 1 Abyss Dweller, 2 Lagia, 1 Dolka, 2 Tornado Dragons, 2 Nightmare Phoenix, 1 Nightmare Unicorn, 2 Linkoribos, and these cards I can't really make up what they are. It's a picture. It doesn't have a deck list. However, if somebody knows what they are, can please leave a comment and let us know what they are. I'm thinking they're Link Psy-Frame cards, because your Psy Gammas and your Driver go and are banished after and at the end step. Therefore, a way to link into a Psy monster will make a lot of sense. And basically, this deck works really good together because it has a lot of disruption on the hand traps, and it can stop a lot of the main decks, being an Emancipator and the Eldritch deck. And it also has a great synergy with its own engine, which are the Dinos. Basically, what the deck wants to do is put a lot of Dinos with the effects and put them in the graveyard, and that way you can go into Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. You can use the Animadorn to go into Double Evolution Pill, and that way continue your advance your own game. This deck doesn't use much of the extra deck. That's why you're running the Pot of Extravagance. The Lost World is pretty much a given because it's the field spell for the Dinos. Fossil Dig would just help you out dig more Dinos. Terraforming helps you out bring out the Lost World, and everything else helps you go into Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. You are well prepared against some of the combo decks with the Pointer of the Red Lotus. Dark Ruler will help you out to not be stopped on when you're doing your own thing, when you're doing your combo to get out Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. And just Lightning Storms will stop your opponent if you're going second. However, these cards make this deck a little bit expensive because they're $130 each. However, you don't have to play Lightning Storms. If you are in a competitive environment, you're gonna play him regardless. But if you're more of a casual player, you can substitute this for Twin Twisters, They're $1. I've seen some versions going for $1, and obviously the comparison in price is just overwhelming. You're gonna save over $400 by not running the lightning storms. Everything else is fairly cheap. If you buy 2 structure decks, you're gonna have basically the entire deck. You're gonna be missing out some cards like the Nibiru that only has 1 printing. The Appointment of a Red Lotus only has 1 printing, and it's right now like a $10 card, which is not that bad. This deck is fairly obviously it got the tournament against 150 decks. Granted, they didn't play every deck, but I think every deck was well represented. In the top 16, it did play against the meta, which is the Eldritch and the Adamantibators, and it fared pretty good. It obviously got first place. This is a really good deck, really fun deck. I played a version of this deck, and it's really fun. Like I said, it has a lot of synergy. It has a great engine on the small dinos that get you out the big dinos, and everything else triggers for you to go into Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, and you have a silver lining. If you get Giant Rex to be exiled, you can special summon it from exile. It does have a lot of hand traps, like I said, so it helps you disrupt your opponent's plays. And Token Collector is just a monster of a card because it can also be used in the graveyard. So even if you pitch the Token Collector for any other effect, or if it gets destroyed, it can be brought back from the graveyard. And I think that's what makes this deck really resilient. It makes this deck really good against combo decks and against basically every other deck. It just pales in comparison, because this deck, like I said, it is really good. I think it's very inexpensive. I think it's a great and fun deck to play. Everything has either has a lot of printings and that is really cheap, or you can get it on the structure deck. What you cannot get on the cheap side are going to be the Nibirus, the Animadorns, and if I'm not mistaken, well, the Pot of Extravagance just got reprinted. They went from being an $86, $90 card to being a $56. I've seen them all the way down to $40 a card. But I'm sure there are cheap alternatives for this card if you're only gonna play it in a casual format. So overall, if you don't play those lightning storms, you're gonna be spending around $400 for all the cards that are here in this deck. And if you end up playing the lightning storms, well, you're gonna save up around $3 and you're gonna spend $390 more. I will say that a $400 deck for getting you first place at a 150 person tournament, it's a really good investment. Like I said, this is just me. I'm just saying, most of these cards see playing in a bunch of other decks. Therefore, I don't think it's a bad investment to just go get those 2 structure decks and try and build this deck in paper Yu-Gi-Oh. And like always, if you find value in the content we provide you, please consider subscribing. If this is the second or third time here, it will just make it easier to find our content. This video was brought to you by Dex and by Game Inc. Links are in the description of the video. And that's it for this video. We'll see you in the next one.